Go.
Hey folks, I'm Grant.
I'm Brian.
And we're the smartest kids in the room.
Indeed.
Brian, this is our 20th episode of the podcast no one listens to. How nice is it to have this podcast for 20 episodes?
No one can take us down.
It's fun.
Take that, Universal, NBC,
We are
Comedy Central,
Jesus, everybody.
other channels.
Netflix. We're a fifth way to 100 episodes, man.
Yeah, man.
Every day, man. Brian, a lot has happened since we last got together.
Yep.
Which has been a couple weeks. Hold on, excuse me as I drink my smoothie.
Good news is no one has AIDS.
Yeah, as far as we know. As far as Brian knows until you get that testing back.
Yeah.
I guess we can start with old news real fast. Old entertainment news, man. Try to get it out of the way real fast. A couple weeks ago, we lost an actor named Bill Paxton. Okay? This was...
I thought that was like yesterday.
No, I think that was either last week or the week before. I probably should have looked it up before I started talking, but I didn't because I'm not professional. But he's also from Texas, I think Fort Worth to be exact.
Yep.
And he was in a lot of Jim Cameron's movies. You know, a big loss. He'll be missed. He was a good actor. I was even thinking about him like a day before he died. I was just like, they should. I think it might have been like a conversation that I was just like, they should get an actor like Bill Paxton to be in the DC Extended Universe, dude. Like, they should get someone like that. And he died. So, I guess it's my fault. I jinxed it. Rest in peace, Bill Paxton. A day after that, we got the Oscars, Brian. I know it's it's old news.
Not really. It's Sunday.
Yeah, it was like...
People are still talking about
it. Was it last Sunday?
Yeah.
Oh, man, it feels like much longer.
Yeah, people are still talking about him.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts.
After the incident.
Yeah, I mean, the incident that should not be named. I think they're calling it Envelope Gate. Envelope Gate, I think that's what they're referring to.
I think they're calling it Moana chick getting hit in the face with a flag.
I didn't catch that till that video. That's crazy.
Or that person who was sleeping.
Bro. But basically, as far as everyone knows, they announced the wrong Best Picture at the Oscars because they had the wrong envelope and whatever. But as for other than that, Brian, because everyone said what they wanted to say about that. Other than that, how'd you think the Oscars went? Jimmy Kimmel.
I thought it went good. Jimmy Kimmel is always funny.
Yeah, I like him.
It was just mostly him bashing Matt Damon, though, but he did.
That was funny. I liked
the most funniest way.
I was expecting him to do it a little bit, but he did the whole show. He was talking shit to Matt Damon. It was so funny.
But I liked when he was presenting and he was like playing the music already.
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh. This is great.
I was like, they're taking it like the whole way, dude. Like the hate. It's funny. Did everyone that you were thinking was gonna win? I think everyone. I wasn't expecting Emma Stone to win, to be honest. Because she was fine in the movie. She was okay. Her and Ryan Gosling, they were both fine.
I knew Stone from La La Land's gonna win.
I guess. I knew he was going to win, Damien Chazelle, which is awesome. He's the youngest director to ever win. 32.
I wanted it. He was cool.
Well, I knew there was no way he wasn't, dude. That was a very well directed movie, and it's even more impressive that he's young. But it's also like it's kind of a throwback to other older movies, and like the director, he's the one that kind of embodies that vision, I guess, whatever. But
he also did Whiplash, right?
Yeah, it was a very different movie, but also a good one. But Moonlight won Best Picture, and I'm happy about that, man. I wish they would have announced it as Moonlight instead of La La Land. It probably would have meant more to the Moonlight people.
Yeah, they would have said speeches
because they didn't really have a moment after the whole mix up and shit. He was just like, Moonlight, you guys won. Come on up here. It's not a joke. And then they came up, and I think they said a couple of things, and then that was it. And then the fucking show ended, and I was even like 5 minutes after the show ended, I was just like, "What the fuck just happened?"
Yeah, we were both texting each other.
Dude,
like,
it was like instant message. I was like, "Dude,"
I was like, "Wait a minute, what the fuck is happening?"
I was like, "Is this happening right now? Like, what the hell, man? It's crazy."
Steve Harvey did it again, and he didn't even have to show up.
And I thought Warren Beatty was just fucking around at first, and then she said La La Land, and then I was like, "Oh yeah, that makes sense." And then they were like, Moonlight, you won. And I thought at first he was just like, no, you guys deserve to win, but we actually won. But he was like, no, you guys won. And then he held up the envelope, and I was like, dude, this is going to go down in history, bro. in Oscars history. There's nothing as this crazy has ever happened in Oscars history where a fucking wrong Best Picture movie was announced, dude.
Oh, that's crazy, man.
They actually have a picture going around of like the full like front rows reaction to the wrong Matt Damon. He's like, what? And then Ben Affleck, I think he's looking over at Matt Damon like, what the fuck's going on? But it's
Did you see Ryan Gosling's reaction when he was
what
on
did he
stage?
do? He was on
He was
stage?
just dying. He was cracking up.
Was he?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's the best fucking reaction ever, dude. I gotta watch it now. Because that makes everything better.
There's just like a photo of him just like chuckling, and it was just so funny.
Dude,
that's awesome.
That's the greatest reaction you can have. In that moment, that is the greatest reaction you can have is fucking laughing. Laughing, dude. I would probably be laughing too. Emma Stone looked like she was like crying or some shit. She looked like she was upset, so.
No. Well, she won Best Actress, so she's
yeah,
not...
fuck her. What else? We got some more.
Casey
shit.
Affleck won.
Yeah, he won. I was expecting him to win.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, Brian.
Oh, back to the Oscars thing.
Go ahead.
Guess who won Best Makeup? Which we didn't see coming. Suicide Squad.
But to be fair, it's hair and makeup.
Yeah, it's
not like screenwriting and acting and shit.
But the good news is now we're getting all these superhero recognition movies in the Oscars, which is.
I mean, they should be recognized in bigger categories. I think. I think the people who wrote Deadpool should have been nominated for fucking original screenplay or adapted screenplay, dude. That would have been. I think no, they weren't nominated for Golden Globe, but you know. But we'll get our due. They'll get their due one day, man. Maybe Logan will take home a couple nominations next year.
Maybe.
It might take a Golden Globe nomination for like Best Picture or something. I could totally see that happening. Hugh Jackman could be nominated for Best Actor or something. But yeah, man, that's that, I guess. Brian, you got the Switch last night. How was that?
Oh, that was crazy. I got it at midnight too.
I saw the picture.
Yeah. I played it for like an hour yesterday, and it was really fun. I loved it. I only got Zelda for it because that's like the only game that's really out for it.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
But other than that, it's really fun.
Awesome, bro.
I could finally take something on the go. It's awesome,
dude. Aren't you afraid that you're gonna like fucking lose it or drop it?
Not really.
On a hobo's coffee maker.
Not really.
Well, Brian, I guess we can go ahead and hop into the news. I guess this is kind of old news, that has been circulating for a while. Matt Reeves taking over from Ben Affleck as the Batman director, which I really like, dude.
Confirmed again.
Yeah, it's been confirmed again. We'll see for how long this time. But yeah, I really like this choice, Matt Reeves. But what makes me, more, I guess, enthusiastic for this movie, more hopeful, is that he's getting creative control over the Batman in this film universe, which I think is smart because I think this is a guy who, he is a director who cares about story and stuff, and like cares about, not just like, the visuals and stuff, but like he cares about, character stuff as well. And I think giving him creative control over the Batman, Ben Affleck's Batman, is a brilliant idea. But that's very encouraging. That's the word I'm looking for, encouraging. What do you think about that, Brian? You think because now we got Burton, Tim Burton. We got the Schumacher verse, which everybody loves. We got Nolan's take. I guess we kind of got Snyder's take in BVS, which fuck him. I don't know, some guy Snyder. Oh, you know what? There's a Zack Snyder Easter egg in the Lego Batman movie. When Batman and Robin go to the Fortress of Solitude, or when there's footage of Superman fighting Zod at the Fortress of Solitude on the news, and it says in the footage it says director Z Snyder and A Mockery, who's like the director of photography, but they had a Zack Snyder. He was in the Lego Batman movie. But anyways, now I said all that to say this. I'm excited to see Matt Reeves' vision of Batman.
Yeah.
Hopefully he doesn't drop out, man. That's all I'm saying. Because
I don't think so. Everyone's just dropping out.
Well, they have James Wan who's doing Aquaman, which I fucking love that choice.
Except for him.
Yeah, and the Patty Jenkins who did Wonder Woman, who's also a very good director. Uh, but there's still nobody for Flash, man. They still don't have anyone for Flash. I don't, man, that's a hard call for someone to get that. Like, I don't know. I can't even
Can't even beat Kevin Smith because he won't do it.
He doesn't want to do it. He won't do it. They won't call him either, bro. 'Cause no offense, his movies don't make loot, and you gotta make movies that make money to. Plus, I mean, he's never worked big budget fucking movies like that, so that he probably wouldn't do it. I doubt it. From listening to his podcast, I don't think he would do it.
No.
But anyway, that's a whole separate argument, Brian. But some other interesting DC Extended Universe news, Brian. It seems that a Green Lantern might appear in Justice League after all, and this could be considered a spoiler, I guess. But there was a journalist. Remember when they had the journalist go to the set of Justice League and look at shit and whatever?
Yeah.
Basically, just so you guys look, we're having fun. It's happy. Everyone's having a good time. Yeah. Because all the journalists that they brought to the set, they had had negative reviews for Batman v Superman. So then they're like, why don't y'all come and see what we're doing? And they said it looked good, I guess. But anyways, one of the journalists said that there was concept art of Abin Sur, who's the Green Lantern who crash lands on Earth and then gives Hal Jordan his Green Lantern ring. So they said that there was concept art of that Green Lantern. So people are thinking that at the end of Justice League, it's going to end with Abin Sur crash landing on Earth. He reveals the threat of Darkseid, and then his ring takes off to go find Hal Jordan. That's how people are saying it's probably going to end.
So what are they doing in Justice League?
What do you mean, what are they doing in Justice League?
Or who's the villain? Or what are they going to do in Justice League? Like, who's the villain and all? I thought Darkseid was going to be...
He's going to be like the Thanos of the DC movies. So he's not going to be in the first movie, but they're going to kind of lead up to him.
Oh,
yeah, Steppenwolf. He's like Darkseid's, like, henchman, if you will. I think like his uncle or something. I don't know, some shit like that. But he's going to be the main villain, I guess. Him and the Parademons. We haven't seen a lot from Justice League. That kind of worries me.
Well, we got footage from the other day with Aquaman.
That was interesting. I liked how they did the underwater. We got a little bit of test footage for Aquaman, him underwater. It looked good. It actually looked like they might be able to pull off the underwater part. I was a little worried about that, but that looks good. What was I gonna say? Damn it, Brian, I hate you.
You were like, you got worried. Something.
I'm worried because we haven't seen anything from Justice League, really, dude. It doesn't, like... Remember when the Avengers was coming out, dude? And, like, there was, like, marketing and, like, they were pumping you up for the movie. I don't feel like I haven't been getting that from Justice League, dude. I feel like
we only got one trailer from, like, Comic-Con of last year.
Yeah, it wasn't even, like... It was shit. You could tell. That was, like, the only footage they had shot for the movie was what they had on the trailer. But I'm not encouraged, man. I'm a little worried, to be honest, man. I hope it's good, but
I have a feeling some people are saying we're gonna get it soon. I'm gonna say we're gonna probably get it by like before Wonder Woman when that comes out.
Hey, I mean they can't take the same approach they did with Batman v Superman though.
Oh no, they can't.
They gave away the whole movie and all the marketing. But yeah, man. Where are we going from? Vera Farmiga, right? I know you don't know the name.
I've never heard of that name.
The actress in the Conjuring movies. She's cast as the lead in Godzilla King of Monsters, the Godzilla sequel. She's gonna play the mother of Millie Bobby Brown's character, the girl from Stranger Things 11. And then her dad's going to be played by Kyle Chandler, who was in Manchester by the Sea. He's the brother that has the heart attack.
Okay.
The guy from Wolf of Wall Street, the FBI agent.
That's where he's from.
Yeah. Yep.
That's been killing me for the last...
I had to think about it, too. I was like,
20...
Fucking Wolf of Wall Street. Yes, I knew it. He's a good actor, too, man. But it seems like... And then the Kong Skull Island reviews came out last night. And word is it's pretty good, man. It has an 80 on Rotten Tomatoes so far, like based on like 40 reviews or something. So it's still kind of early, but
40 reviews, that's not bad.
No, that's a good chunk. That's pretty accurate. So that should be accurate to what the final score is, I think. But I'm excited, dude. That trailer that we saw last night in front of Logan was fucking dope, bro. It was fucking dope, bro. But I'm encouraged. I'm actually excited for this monster universe, man. Like, fuck, why not? Why not? Godzilla, King Kong, fucking bring them all. Fuck it.
Robot, Megazord,
Dude,
Kong,
Power Rangers,
whatever that robot Godzilla is. Sounds dope.
Mecha Godzilla. I think I could be wrong. I don't think I am. So Brian, I guess hopping over to Marvel news, the Marvel universe of things. Apparently the budget for Infinity War Avengers, because apparently now it's not going to be part 1, part 2. It's going to be Avengers Infinity War, which is going to be Avengers 3, and then they're going to have Avengers 4, which is a separate story from that movie.
Yeah.
My guess behind all of that is that the Avengers Infinity War is going to be the end of the universe with like Iron Man and Thor and all of them, and then Avengers 4 is going to be the beginning of like the universe with like, you know, Black Panther and Spider-Man and Doctor Strange and all like the new characters. That's what my opinion is. But the budget for both films is apparently combined is $1 billion, dude. So that's $500 million per film. That is a fuck ton of money, dude.
That is
even for a big budget movie like this, dude. That's a lot of fucking money. Like, I think the most expensive movie is like 300 and something million. I think it might be one of the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, but 500 is pretty nuts, dude. Like, I think they're shooting the whole film in IMAX too, so that's dope. I like that idea. So it's like the whole screen is gonna be fucking like a big fucking IMAX screen, dude. It's gonna be dope. But that's a lot of money, and I bet they're gonna make back every single fucking penny of it too.
Oh my god, they're gonna make. You think they're gonna make more
than $1 billion?
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. Each movie's gonna make over $1 billion. Like the first movie might make like probably close to 2, man, because it's gonna be everybody.
Like this is gonna be the biggest Marvel movie.
It's gonna be the biggest Marvel movie easily. It's gonna have everybody. It's gonna have all the Avengers we knew. Then it's gonna have Guardians, and it's gonna have the new Avengers, which is like fucking Spider-Man and all of them, dude. Doctor Strange, like it's gonna be massive. But I can't wait, dude. They're filming right now. It's gonna be so fucking awesome, bro. So fucking dope, man. All right, what else I got? Michael Rooker, Yondu from Guardians of the Galaxy. Apparently, he's been teasing that he's gonna be in Infinity War.
Yeah,
he tweeted that
he went
picture
to Starbucks.
Yeah, he went to Starbucks where Brian used to work.
Yeah, man. I was told I made really shitty drinks.
Did I tell you that?
Yep, that was really funny, actually.
Yeah. No, I mean you might have just did it to me because you're just being a dick, you know.
You know.
Who
knew jizz didn't taste good?
Yeah, who knew jizz didn't taste like mocha coffee? No, your coffees were all right, Brian.
Yeah.
I think I just don't like coffee. But anyways, aside from coffee, Michael Rooker had a picture of a hat that just said Infinity War. And so people are saying that he's probably going to be... I mean, which would make sense because they've been put there. It seems like all the Guardians have been being cast in Infinity War. So, like Nebula, and I think they cast Mantis as well in there. I'm not sure. But anyways. Mr. Sinister plans for the X universe. Now, Brian, we already did a review for Logan, which you can hear right now. It should be posted by now.
Yeah.
It kind of was set up before the movie came out that for Mr. Sinister to be a villain in the movie, but then they axed that at like the last minute, and they have an original character or a lesser known character as the main villain. But again, as we said in the review, this movie was not about the villains. It's definitely a character study of Wolverine, which is, I mean, that's how it works. But apparently, the writer Simon Kinberg, who's been working, like he's very hands-on in the X-Men universe, he said that Mr. Sinister, who like a lot of people have been wanting to be in a movie, they have plans for him to come to the X-Men universe. So what I'm speculating is like the younger cast that we have in Apocalypse. I think they're gonna slowly start building Mr. Sinister as to be like their big bad villain. That's what I think. But I'm excited about that. That should be cool. Hopefully it doesn't end up looking like Apocalypse, Oscar Isaac. I wasn't a fan of his look in that movie, man.
Nah, he looked like that one dude. They should have
just did CGI, dude. They should have did
exactly.
They should have did pull to Thanos or something. Like just have him CGI. It looks better. To be honest, I'd rather Thanos be CGI than Josh Brolin in fucking heavy purple makeup. It looks ridiculous. I think that might be all the news. The biggest news that we.
Well, Ryan Reynolds is co-writing X-Forces.
Is that right?
I think that's true.
I saw something that he's in. I think
he's involved with
Yeah.
it somehow. I think he is co-writing.
They're putting all their fucking money on Ryan Reynolds for the X-Men movies, man.
And man, he made Deadpool,
Yeah,
which is like the highest grossing R-rated movie out there.
And apparently they said that the writers for Deadpool 2, who were their names are fucking I forgot. Paul Wernick and Matt Reeves. I can't believe I pulled that off. They wrote the first Deadpool, and there was reports saying that they had been fired for Deadpool 2, but apparently that's not true. So I don't know. There's been kind of a scuffle going on in that movie, but from that preview we got last night, dude, it looks fucking. If that's how the movie's gonna be, I'm all for it, bro. I don't care who
spoilers.
Yeah, spoilers. Fuck you. I mean,
actually, just watch the review first.
Probably, yeah, and
Logan review.
That clip,
you'll understand.
That clip is probably already leaked by now, dude.
Yeah,
I guarantee it. Anything else?
I think that's it.
I think we covered the big things, man. I really just wanted to get that Matt Reeves part out, but yeah, we already posted our review for Logan. So go listen to that, please. Por favor, as X-23 would say in the movie. Spoilers. She does talk at some point in the movie. And we're actually about to do a trailer review for Guardians, right?
Yep. Guardians 2.
Which was dope, man. We'll talk about that trailer when we do our breakdown here in a little bit. But I've been Grant.
I've been Brian.
We have been the smartest kids in the room. You have been the smartest listeners in the room. And we'll be back next week.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment.
Yeah, all that, whatever, all that stupid shit. You don't have to, but if you want to.
It helps.
Yeah, it helps.
We know someone's out there listening.
It helps our self-esteem. We'll be back next week with some more news, hopefully. Brian, you're going out of town, right?
The week after next week, so we should be able to fit in a episode next week.
You think we can do Kong next week?
I don't think so. I'll be away for Kong.
All right, yeah, we'll fit it in some week. That's what she said.
Heyo.
Come back next week. Thank you for listening. Go get smart. Goodbye.